Book 101 is all about the bookstore read for the last 40 years. And today I have my special guest. She's a mama, beauty guru, product developer as well. None other than Miss Arielle Beauty. Or Moody, I should say. Sorry for that, Miss Arielle. Miss Arielle Moody, welcome on Book 101 Review. And can you please introduce more about yourself that I missed?
Hi, Daniel. Thank you for having me. I am excited to be here. So I have over 20 years of beauty industry experience. I've worked for brands like Smashbox, Dr. Perricone, Bite Beauty. And when I was 5 months pregnant with my first son, I started researching ingredients to avoid when you're pregnant or nursing. And the list was so long. And there was a particular ingredient called oxybenzone, which was found in breast milk. It causes cell damage, skin allergies, and also destroying our coral reefs. And so when I did the research, it really scared me, and that this was in about 90% of our sunscreens on the market. And so when I couldn't find what I was looking for, trying dozens of mineral sunscreens, they all left me feeling greasy, left a white cast, or they made me smell like coconuts. I decided that what I was looking for didn't exist. And so I hired a chemist and created it on my own.
Well, congratulations for doing that. And thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and wisdom to the world, Miss Ariel. Thank you. And today, let's talk about being a mama, beauty guru, and product developer. As a first glance, mama and a beauty guru product developer might seem like separate worlds. What is the unexpected superpower that emerges from combining these roles?
My superpower that combines being a beauty guru and an entrepreneur, and what was the other part that you were asking?
While being entrepreneur as you are doing
Yeah,
right now
I
as
think
a developer.
I think networking is my superpower. I go to, as many networking events as I possibly can. And I think just meeting as many people as possible has really helped me get to where I am today.
So, the why behind the blend, which is the career path, a conscious integration of your identities, or did motherhood naturally reshape your existing career in beauty, or did becoming a mom change your questions you ask as a product developer?
Um, so the why was definitely that I could not find what I was looking for, right? Number one. And number two is being a mom definitely shaped what I decided to do. My brand, Mama Soul, is all about trust and protection, and also, not just protecting ourselves, but protecting Mother Earth. So that absolutely shaped my brand identity for sure.
Salute you for doing that, protecting the Mother Earth for our generation to generation to come. And we need you, we give you an applause for that on Pick 101 with you, Miss Ariel. You're one of a kind. Not just for earning money, but we need to take care of our Mother Earth. In an industry often focused on perfection and transformation, how does grounded, often messy reality of motherhood change your definition of beauty and what you advocate for?
If you don't mind repeating the second part of the question.
Oh yeah, definitely. So motherhood changed your definition of beauty and what you advocate for.
Yeah, so I'm advocating definitely for wellness. So, being a mom, you don't really have time to take care of yourself. And so, one of the things in our line that was really important to me was I wanted to create something that women really looked, or even men really looked forward to using every day. So, our formulas are created with a subtle hint of lavender essential oil. And so, that's really meant to ground yourself, to take a deep breath with each use. I'm a busy mom of two, and when I'm getting ready in the morning, this gives me a moment to pause. Um, it's not about perfection, it's about just taking care of yourself, and loving yourself enough to take care of yourself.
The Mama test is standard. When developing a product, what is the specific non negotiable Mama test? It must be beyond standard safety. Is it about ingredients transparency, ease of use with one hand resilience, or through kid cuddles or something else?
What was the last part? Kid cuddles.
Yes, kid cuddles or something else.
So our formulas are adhere to the strictest ingredient standards. We have no silicones, no parabens, no petrochemicals, or anything like that. So that was really important, and we're very transparent about the ingredients in our formulas. We have on our website, if you go to the ingredients tab at the top, it actually breaks down each ingredient, why it's in there, and what it does, so that there are no secrets.
No secret at all, people. You can find it there. So, when developing a product, what is the specific non negotiable that you can share the story when you creating this product?
Well, each product that I've created has come out of a need. So, for example, our face sunscreen, I wanted something that felt like an everyday daily moisturizer, but that also protected you from the sun. I couldn't find one that, didn't make me feel greasy and didn't smell like coconuts, like I mentioned earlier. Our lip oils. Um, my lips have been chronically dry in the winter months, so I wanted something that was going to protect them from the sun, because the sun is the number one reason that your lips start to age, get lines and wrinkles, and start to get dry. So I wanted something that didn't taste like chemicals. It tastes good. It wasn't sticky. So each of those, it's all about multitasking for us. That's a non-negotiable. Another non-negotiable is safety. So each ingredient is cross-referenced for what is safe to use when pregnant or nursing, and then also just against the strictest dirty list in the industry.
Very well said, Miss Ariel. How has a matter food influenced your ingredients blacklist or holy grail list? Does it make you vigilant about certain compounds or more passionate about including nourishing food grade elements?
You were cut off in the beginning of that, Daniel. Do you mind repeating?
Yes, definitely. How has a motherhood influenced your ingredient blacklist and a holy grail list? Does it make you more vigilant about certain compounds or more passionate about including nourishing food grade elements?
Yeah, so I mentioned earlier that being a mom definitely shaped what goes in our formulas. We want to make sure that if you're pregnant or nursing or even beyond, that we don't include ingredients that can negatively affect you when you or your baby. So that's really our number one non-negotiable, is just making sure that the ingredients are safe for all women, especially if you're sensitive skin or pregnant or nursing.
Let's talk about the sensory development, Ms. Ariel. Kids engage all senses. How does being mom make you think differently about a product's scent, texture, or even sound to make it appealing and safe for family environment?
Yeah, so I mentioned earlier, we use a subtle hint of lavender essential oil, and that is really to, like I mentioned, ground you, allow you to take a deep breath with each use, because I think a lot of brands miss the mark when it comes to the way something smells. And so smell is really underrated in my opinion in the industry, and we don't want to use harsh artificial fragrances. So essential lavender essential oil for us is very nostalgic, and it is one of our taglines is if sunscreen and a spa day had a baby. And so we really want to create a soothing, grounding environment for both parents and children.
Lee, certainly. The behind the scene and authenticity, yeah, Miss Ariel, your reality involves baby wipes on the vanity and makeup tutorials interrupted by snacks requests. How do you balance showing this authentic relatable chaos while still creating a polished, aspirational beauty content.
Daniel, I'm not sure what you just asked.
Hmm. So, do you have a product that talk about beauty?
Do I have a product that talks about beauty?
Yes, it's something that makeup or lip shiner or lip balm. So how authentic these ingredients that good for our body as well as our mother earth.
Um, Sorry, I'm just having a little trouble understanding the question. So the we have our tinted lip oils. Do you want to repeat the question just in case you have to edit this? Because I want to make
Yes,
it
no
easy.
worries at all. No worries at all. So you have a lip balm, right? So
We have tinted lip oil, just so you know.
yes. So what makes these products or ingredients of this product uh, good for the consumer as well as the mother earth?
So our tinted lip oils are not made for children. The tinted lip oil is made for adults and women. It's essentially, we call it the love child of a lip balm and a lip gloss. It gives you a really great amount of hydration, protects your lips from the sun, and then it also gives you a really beautiful hint of color on the lips as well. So the ingredients are food grade. You can ingest them safely, and so that's been another thing that we've made sure of when developing our products, especially ones that go on the lip.
So, Ms. Ariel, let's talk about the community you built. Your audience likely includes many mothers. How does these shared life stage create a deeper layer of trust and conversation that goes beyond a typical beauty reviewer or viewer dynamics?
Sorry, Daniel, your question. Can you repeat
No
it? Because this
worries
is
at all.
a very long
No
question.
worries.
I'm just trying to understand what the question is.
Yeah, so the question is, for sure you established already your consumers, right? And most of for sure they are mothers. So how this shared life stage create a deeper layer of trust and conversation that go beyond a typical beauty reviewer for
Okay.
those old consumer that you had right now.
Sure. So our community is definitely made up of a lot of moms. We share tips about challenges that moms face. We're not just a beauty brand. We go deeper and we talk about manifestation and wellness and all the things that you face or challenges you face when being a mom. We also include, comedic relief and funny things, self-deprecating for the moms so that they feel like they're not alone in the challenges they face as well. And then in addition, I have my own mini podcast and I interview world renowned experts in everything wellness. And that also has been a really great tool in order to build our community because I'm learning about topics alongside of all the people listening that I think many people are curious about and they want to learn more. So that's how we've been able to create that really beautiful motherhood community.
Definitely, we need to learn more and learn every day, people. So, Miss Ariel, let's talk about the guilt and grace dynamic. Mom guilt can intersect with a career ambition. Where do you feel this tension most acutely, and what personal mantra or practice helps you navigate it?
So up until last year when I we were living in LA and we just moved to Newport Beach after the fires, the LA fires. And I was working another job. I left my job and went all in to Mama Soul in the beginning of last year. And so at one time I was working so much that I had very little time to give back to my kids and to my family. And I felt very spread thin. I had a lot of mom guilt. And then just when I was able to go all into Mama Soul, the clouds kind of parted for me, and I'm able now to pick up my kids from school every day and spend the whole afternoon with them, and it's been really amazing to be able to balance having, being an entrepreneur and owning my own business to then also being able to spend so much time with my children. And when I can't, spend so much time with them and if I'm really busy, I tell myself that it's just a blip in time, it's temporary, and there's always tomorrow to make up for it.
Very well said, Miss Ariel. So, as an entrepreneur, a mom, a beauty guru, a product developer, what are your short-term and long-term goals?
So, this year we have a really exciting year ahead. We're going to be launching on bloomingdales.com next month. We're going to be on the Today Show in April. And then I'm going to be launching on QVC in May, June, and July. So this is short term. These are our goals right now. Just getting that product. We're launching 2 new formulas in April. So just getting those to market has been my definite short-term goals. And then long-term goals is just growing this community and growing the brand as much as we can.
Good luck to you goals, Miss Ariel, and looking forward for more success. And what would be your piece of advice for those mom out there want to be like you?
Yeah, my best piece of advice for anyone that wants to start their own business is definitely don't wait until it's perfect. Just
Mm-hmm.
start it. I think one of the things that I learned is when I was creating my mini podcast, I just started as an Instagram live and realized that that wasn't the best format for it. And so we turned it into a Zoom, and then people started coming to the Zoom. That wasn't the best format. And now it's just a podcast, right? So my point to telling you that story is just you don't have to know exactly what it's going to look like before you do it. Just do it and you'll learn along the way.
To learn people and learn from those failures or setbacks because it will make you better in the process. And good luck to your goals as well as thank you for that inspiring advice. So, can you please recommend a book or books that influence your journey, Ms. Ariel?
Yeah, I would say Infinite Possibilities by Mike Dooley has been one of the most inspirational books that I've read. I read it about 2 years ago. And it's all about not limiting your beliefs or like not, it's really about envisioning about how you want to feel and not the exact outcome and not focusing on exactly the specific thing that you want to happen, but more about how you want to feel when those things do happen. And also by doing that, you're not limiting the possibilities because you're not so focused on this one thing happening, right? So you're allowing anything that's best suited for you to come into your life. And so I would say that that definitely was my most life-changing book that I've read.
Thank you for that recommended book, Ms. Ariel. So let's talk about the pragmatic innovation. Motherhood demands efficiency. How does this translate into product innovation? Are you drawn to a multi-use products, smarter packaging, or routines that deliver maximum results in a minimal time?
Yeah, I mean, as a mom, you don't have a lot of time to get ready. So, especially if you're a working mom. So every single product is multitasking. We've eliminated the need to use, 3 or more products and just by using one. And that's what we do with all of our products. We're also a minimalist brand, meaning we're not putting a bunch of different products out there and telling you need to use 10 different products. It's very simple: face, body, lip, makeup. It's very clear, and we want to make sure there's no confusion when somebody's looking for a sunscreen that they, want to start using every day.
Mhm. Beyond the product itself, Ms. Ariel, what is the core message or feeling you hope a mother gets when she uses something you created? Is it a moment of reclaim self care or a sense of safety or a spark of joy?
All of the above. I
Mm.
really I love that question, and I want when our mothers get our products, I want them to feel like they took the spa home with them, that they feel like they're having a moment of self care. That's my main goal because we all deserve to take care of ourselves, and I hope this that our brand brings that into your life.
Yes, definitely all of the above, people. So, example of you are setting, or it's like your legacy to the world. Looking at your children, what is the most important lesson about work creativity and self expression. You hope they learn from watching you navigate this blended life.
Yeah, I think just that, well, first of all, entrepreneurship's really hard and it's a big risk, but I think if you believe in yourself and you are passionate, I think being passionate is my number one thing I want to instill in my children is, you know, if you're passionate about what you do, nothing can stop you from being successful.
Very well said, Ms. Ariel. But before we wrap up our discussion for today, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, people. My other podcast, because my abstract essay is already in sixth season, abstract poetry in second season, and my book 101 review in sixth season as well. Comedy 101 in third season, and food 101 in sixth season as well. Geography 101, love letters, movie 101 review, music 101 of fifth season, Science 101, Sex 101, a fourth season, Spiritual Awakening 101, Trivia 101, Law 101, Mental Health 101, Motivation 101, Entrepreneurship 101, and of course, my Bible Verses 101 are my baby podcasts. So please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. So, Ms. Ariel, tell us, as your children grow and your motherhood chapter evolves, how do you see your role as a beauty guru and a developer evolving with it? What
Yeah.
new needs insight are you starting to see on the horizon?
So right now we've been, we started out with the brand really focusing on on the mom because it's almost like when you're in an airplane and you pull down the oxygen mask and you
Mhm.
pull it for yourself before you put it on anybody else. That's kind of the message that I want others to take when they use our brand. So take care of the mother first, and then I think as the motherhood evolves, we'll be launching more kid-friendly products.
Yes. Let's empower mother all over the world through your products, Ms. Ariel. So, can you please invite our listeners to support your products itself?
Yeah, so you can follow us at Shop Mama Soul on Instagram or visit us at shopmamasoul.com.
Yes, people, let's support Miss Arielle Moody because if you support her, for sure, more and more empowering brand like this to rise. So, Miss Arielle, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Daniel.
Monica, people, see you soon.